Hey guys, it's Jim304 here, and welcome back to the 30-day challenge. And today is day 4. So, we will pick a random piece of paper from this nice pot bowl thing I designed in art class last year. So, and pieces of paper fly out everywhere every time I do this, but that's become less and less of a problem as we get down to fewer days. So, this is the piece of paper I chose. And then, I hope it's not a build. I really, really hope it's not a build. Oh, it's not a build. Alright. CMF-Draft. Steven Universe. Steven Universe is one of my favorite shows, so... And I am not trying to copy off of Just Too Good. I just feel like this is something that you guys would like to see. But anyway, if Just Too Good asks me to take this down, I will do it. So, but anyway, let's go to Google Slides for my picks for this Steven Universe CMF series. Okay, let's start with our Steven Universe CMF draft. Number 1 would be Steven. We would need a new hairpiece, not a molded head, unless LEGO would want to go that far. Dual molded arms, an accessory which would probably have to be a new mold, which would be his shield, of course, because that would make the most sense for his accessory. Number 2 would be Garnet with a new hairpiece required, or a molded head if LEGO decides to go in that direction. And we're going to pretend that LEGO gained the license of Steven Universe, because currently McFarlane Toys has it, and I don't know if their products are any good. But you guys can let me know if you guys happen to know. So, new hairpiece, the Toy Story legs, which is what I mean by extra long, the ones that are like the 6 studs tall. So, the Toy Story legs, and definitely with a new print, of course. And her accessory would have to be a new mold, which would be her gauntlets, which are pretty cool. Number 3 would be Amethyst. Would need a new hairpiece in like a light lavender color. Her accessory would be her whip, which would either require a new mold or a couple of different pieces to assemble it, which I would be interested to see how LEGO would do this. Number 4 would be Pearl with a new hairpiece required, recolored Minnie Mouse or N-Pop Girl skirt piece, and her accessory would be her spear, which would either require a new mold or use a different kind of piece, like the ones that LEGO has been producing, like the new power pieces for the DC Superheroes line, like those, like one of those, if they could reproduce that in a different color, that would be interesting. Number 5 would be Greg, and he would need a new bald cap mold with longer hair, dual molded legs, and his accessory would be a guitar, which, because he plays guitar, guys. I mean, they could do either version of a guitar, like a classical guitar or an electric guitar, wouldn't matter. Number 6 would be Connie, new hairpiece, dual molded arms and legs. Her accessory would be Rose's sword, because that's her weapon of choice in the show. 7 would be Lapis Lazuli with an alternate face, dual molded legs, and her accessory would be the Chima Fire Wings recolor. So I'm not sure if LEGO has recolored them before, but if not, they should for this. Number 8 would be Peridot with a new hairpiece, an alternate face, and her accessory would be a printed tablet piece with a couple different like icons. I'm sure LEGO has done something like that before, similar to this, like a smartphone they've done. Number 9 would be Jasper. She would need a new hairpiece, extra long legs for the Toy Story, dual molded legs if possible, and her accessory could be her Smash helmet or a gem destabilizer, which they could just recolor one of those Chima swords from 2014, I think, which would be really interesting to see. And they colored like a bright green color, or like a lime green, or something along that line. Number 10 would be Rose Quartz. She would need a new hairpiece, a dress piece, and an accessory would be a printed flag on a staff, which would look really, really cool, because they could do like a 2x3 tile with the 2 clips, and then that could clip on to the staff, which would look really, really nice. I'm interested to see how LEGO could pull this off. There's multiple different ways for this kind of stuff. Number 11 would be Ruby, new hairpiece, which would be similar to Garnet's but not quite as big. Dual molded legs, which are optional. Her accessory would be her gauntlet, which would be a new color or a new mold, up to LEGO, because I'm sure they could recolor an old part that they have, like the Chima Gorilla gauntlets from 2014. Number 12 would be Sapphire, new hairpiece that covers half of the front of the head and the entire back of the head. That's a given. She would need a dress piece and no accessory needed because she doesn't really have an accessory at any point during the show except for that one baseball episode. But yeah. So number 13 would be Stevani. She would need a new hairpiece or one similar to Connie's, or just use Connie's, either way. Extra long with the Toy Story legs again. I'll have the picture popping up on screen. Her accessory will be her Rose's sword and the shield, which would be good together to get in one pack instead of having to buy two separate ones. Lars would have a new hairpiece, a double-sided face, dual molded legs, and his accessory will be a donut and a coffee cup because he works at the big donut shop in the show. Number 15 would be Sadie, which she would need a new hairpiece, dual molded arms, an alternate face. An accessory would be either none or same as Lars, but I'm pretty sure people would not be too happy if two characters had the exact same accessories in one series. And our final minifigure of the series would be Onion with a new hairpiece, short legs. The accessory will be a new mold for the duplicator wand, which would look really, really cool. So overall, my choices for this series are 1. Steven, 2. Garnet, 3. Amethyst, 4. Pearl, 5. Gray, 6. Connie, 7. Lapis Lazuli, 8. Peridot, 9. Jasper, 10. Rose Quartz, 11. Ruby, 12. Sapphire, 13. Stevani, 14. Lars, 15. Sadie, and 16. Onion. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Tell me if I missed a character that you guys would like to see in minifig form. And remember to come back every day until the end of the month for the 30-day challenge. But with that, I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. And this is JimBlade8304 signing off, and thanks for watching. Bye.